I'm here in Birmingham with Dan and John of the Fallen State. If you haven't heard of these guys yet, you're missing something. They've toured with Halestorm, 3 Doors Down and Blackstone Cherry. They've recorded with Chris Robertson at the moment. We're on the road touring with Tremonti. Do you want to pick out like your go-to guitars? What's your number one that you set off the stage with? If you want to grab one each, we'll do a little... what have you got there, Dan?
This is a custom. Actually, the PRS community know a lot more about this guitar than I do. I picked it up basically as my first real PRS. Before this, I had a Tremonti SE, which is great. I loved it, and I changed the pickups to that in it. But I really wanted one that had the full body, and this was the first one I got. I got it on, I think I got it online. It was second hand, but I got it for a great price, and I've had it ever since. But yeah, I've customised it myself a little bit. Don't sell it anymore.
Nice custom job.
Apparently,
custom work.
Apparently, it's quite sought after colour. So even though I see them all the time, but yeah, from the page, everyone seems to be a difficult one to get. So I'm like, no, I'm not going with it now. Yeah. But this is my definite go-to. It's obviously got the dragons in it. So yeah, I mean, I love the sounds of them. So yeah, this is my number one go-to pickup guitar.
Great, John. What we got?
Cool. Well, I'm very much into guitars that work for their purpose. So it's the Holcomb SE Stealth Grade limited edition that came out in the UK this year. I like the finish, but the main thing is I started using these last year because you can beat them.
Yeah.
They just take a really sort of hard beating. So that's it. Now the Alpha Omega pickup's really good for the kind of the clarity. I like hitting things hard with them.
Yeah. Very articulate. Very.
We generally play drop C sharp, 54s. On the bottom, 54 to 11 seems to work after much experimentation. But the main thing I really like about these is the way you can tap them to get that kind of Strat sound, which isn't always easy to get out of mahogany.
It's true. You get a nice clean sound out of it.
Using them tonight and some of the others.
Brilliant. Looking forward to it. Cool. What are your backups? Do you want to have a look at those?
Backups. Well, if we do the longer set, we will swap out because we probably have some more tunings involved in the set. Yeah. Obviously, with the short sets, we use one. But this Chris Robertson is my backup. Well, it's not backup. I use it.
Sorry, Chris.
It was actually for my C sharp tuner. I use it for.
Yeah.
But it's. When we were on tour of Blackstone Cherry, Chris was using the prototype, and he was using it every night.
That's the last night, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I was just like watching him use that, in front of all those people, and I was like, it's amazing.
Gotta have one.
So I literally got back. I was speaking to Chris about it, and I sort of got this a couple of days later, and it's brilliant. I'm really looking forward to taking it to the college studio. P90s have got so much options, especially with the calls happening.
Beautiful tone variation.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm looking forward to experimenting with this in the studio.
Nice. You missed out on the red one.
Yes, no, I missed out on the red one, as everyone says. But Team Blue is actually
Team Blue. Team Blue
is so nice.
I prefer the blue to the red.
Yeah, the blue is amazing. You don't know how nice it is until you actually see it.
It is true. It does. Yeah. It flares up different in the stage light.
A bit dusty at the minute, but yeah, it's good.
Always Team Red though. Sorry.
Yeah, no, Team Blue. Team Blue. Team Blue.
We'll agree to disagree. John, what's your next on the rack?
So the other one I use is put this one down first. So the other one is it's a 2007 Custom 22, but it's had quite a lot of work to it. The main thing is, unlike Dan, I really hate Dragon 2 pickups. I think they're fizzy, bit rangy, so I had them switched out. I don't know. I think there's a lot of discussion about them online. Okay. So anyway, I've got Juggernauts. Simple as nice Juggernauts bit in there, Juggernauts, and also I got rid of the horrible cream prick-up brackets and replaced them with some nice black ones, which
suits the look.
Looks nice and sleek and comes through it.
We did some comparisons the other week, didn't we, at your house, and we literally played parts of songs with both guitars, and I put next to each other and reminisced it.
Plus,
they are cool. They are.
We're from the southwest anyway, and that's where these come from. So there's a little bit of home built into those pickups.
Something special.
Main thing is like some things useful if you've been a little bit kind of bluesier and stuff. The thing I sometimes find a little harder to get on with this is like the radius is a lot wider, and it's only 24.75 to 22 frets, which I find frustrating and difficult to work with sometimes.
Yeah, it's the 10-inch radius as well, isn't it, rather than the 12 Holcomb, so it's quite different.
You can't get that like that because your finger pulls the string off the board, and even on that like that.
Yeah.
It's annoying, so I find that way.
I know what you mean. Cool. Yeah. All right. So, talking amps, you guys have both moved onto the digital world of campers, haven't you? So, yeah, let's go and have a look. We have a camper. What do you guys think of them? How do they stack up? Obviously, you've been doing this for a little while now.
The original driving thing for me was that we have to travel a lot, and amps are difficult and tubes go. So in the end, it was just kind of one of those moments. I just do it because we'd be using them on the recordings anyway. But then the more I got it, the stronger I realised it was in terms of its effect, in terms of what we could build into the sound. So I started playing around with profiles. I built about, I don't know, 3 or 4 different rigs for this now. I think we're at sort of iteration 4, which is basically a variation 5150 profiles mainly.
Very nice.
So we've got Bogners. I mean, weirdly, the clean sounds of Bogner.
Really?
Of all amps.
Okay.
It sounds nice, and that's the thing you get to play with it. And then
Get to experiment.
It works quite nicely because they're quite small and portable, as you can kind of see what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then you just put it into the cab, chain to the monitor out, so you've got an independent stage volume. What sounds good for the cab, I think, is actually the main outdo, go straight to the front, nice and simple.
Okay.
We can basically do our own backline sound, so it's really handy.
So do you have cab profiles and things on there as well?
Yeah, we have built in, yeah. John done a lot of work on finding this sound that we have now, and we started off, it's quite a funny story actually, when we were looking for like main guitar sounds, and now there's like 40 different Mesa sounds, and me and John like listening to them, both chose the exact same one. Like,
Nice.
without knowing.
At 40, it's pretty going, yeah.
So, but no, John's tweaked it, and like I said,
Beginner Guide 101, the mistake we made for the very first time we used it is remember to turn the cabinet emulation off the mono. Otherwise you're running cabinet emulation into cabinet emulation, which stinks. If you find out front, it won't be good for you on stage.
Yeah, okay. Nice. So are you guys using Campos in the studio as well? You've been doing that for a while?
we use a couple.
Sounds get live, sounds got in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic.
So we use, like, especially on the next album, we'll use the same sound that we'll use for live.
Yeah.
So literally everything we record with, we'll take out, and it'll be there, ready at our feet. You know, it's like
Brilliant.
simple stuff. So.
There's no variation, there's no risk of, if you show up and your app's a little bit colder, there's no chance of your tubes aging. And the lighter, that helps.
Smaller, carrying around. Literally. If we go abroad, it's
that's one of those ones about the weight of things. Again, you play in bands for years and years, but you only really start to appreciate weight when you play an awful lot.
Yeah. These massive cabs are still a pain in the ass, but
Yeah, not so much you can do about that one.
They
Not
still
yet,
look
at
cool.
least.
They still look cool.
They do still look cool. All right, in terms of pedals and things, you guys both keep it quite simple, don't you? As we're here, should we have a look at Dan's board? John's board.
I literally just have the remote, so I'm not really a fan of loads of stuff on my feet, so I like to keep it simple and just the
So you just use the Campo then?
Yeah, just use profiler remote to play with my settings and stuff.
I'm the same as Dan. I don't like stuff on my feet when you're playing live as well. There's just not enough time to move through. So got the board. The only thing I do is I don't do wah. I really like it, but I ain't got enough feet. So whammy pedals my thing. I use the DTs. I use a lot of the harmonisations and pedals like that a lot. Then on the board, this is how we've got it set up here. So just flip it onto it. So it just runs through how all of our profiles do. It's kind of a clean, swelly one that sort of moves through here.
Yeah.
This one down here is our standard clean song. That's the Bogner. I'm telling you about.
Nice.
This one here is your If I'm Lost, click that channel. That's your kind of cool,
That's a
nice
safety channel.
tightly gated 5150. This is kind of that sound but with less gating, more reverb and delay. And then this one is the special source for those special moments.
Yeah.
And we try and keep them like for each song. So every channel has a different setup. Well, slightly different on each one.
Yeah.
We try and keep them similar for each one, but on,
You don't stray too far, but you've
well,
got to have
on
some
our Nova
variation.
channel, usually 2 is like my clean go-to on all the other songs, but on Nova it's more like a dirty sound for like the second verse.
Yeah.
And I clicked it for the nice clean bit the other day, because I was used to like the clean.
Yeah.
I clicked it and it was so hard. Like, I had to go back to the one, but I totally
Was that sound check or what you
No,
on
that
the
was
show?
on stage. That was like, I saved it, but it can happen still.
these do moments
I
do
already
happen.
even.
You've got to have those moments once in a while.
That's what I can't do with these boards with 40 pedals in. I mean, we mess them up enough with like 3.
Well, yeah, you still need to have your safety channel. You still need to have something that routes you back home, don't you? So,
You're having your moment where you're like, oh, there you go. Yeah. You've got to press the right pedal.
I mean, for anyone who couldn't see, there were some amazing guitar faces in there. That was pretty great. Nice one. All right. Well, thanks for taking the time for us, guys, and we'll enjoy the show. Thanks for taking the time.
Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot.